Morning guys, welcome back to Size World of Koi. Bit of a sad day today, a little bit annoying. Something quite major happened to my filter setup. Schoolboy error, and I've forced one of the joints on my bottom of my Nexus by accident, and it's cracked it. Bit of a pain in the arse, a major pain in the arse. So it's weeping from the joint. I've had to do a bodge fix for now. Struggling to get to a pond suppliers in time. Well, pond suppliers either yesterday or today. I live on an island and in Essex, and there's two roads off, and Friday evening there was a petrol tanker that was at one of the exits going off the island, and it caught fire. Massive flames, really bad, but obviously the tanker was absolutely destroyed. Made it all over like local Facebook groups and the news, but the road obviously was shut, getting off the island, and it's just caused absolute chaos. They've got to re-tarmac all the road for obvious reasons. It was shut yesterday. This happened, we're Friday. This happened Wednesday night, and this road is still shut this morning going off the island. You can come onto it that way, so that leaves one other route going off Canvey Island, and it is just carnage, absolute chaos. So I've had to do a temporary bodge fix on the pipe. Found a ratchet strap, and you'll see in a minute when I show you what's actually happened. Been racking my brains up. You know, when you wake up early, 5:30 this morning I woke up, and that was after quite a few drinks last night, celebrating Jubilee, but racking my brains of what to do. Now I've got two options, well, whether they'll work or not. I've got to drain the inside of the Nexus, where the Easy is. Drain that. I've got a 4-inch stop end, rubber stop end, and I'm hoping that will go over the if I take the Easy out of the Nexus, disconnect it, turn all the pump off, all the air off, if that goes over the centre piece of the Nexus, I may be able to isolate the pipe, the waste pipe. This is the main waste pipe where you dump the Nexus, not the one for the biological side, but the mechanical. Yeah, hopefully that will allow me to stop any water coming back out through the inside of the Nexus to flood where the Easy is. I don't know if it's going to work. Alternatively, if that don't work, I might see if I can get my hand, take the Easy out, get my hand in down into the Nexus, and put this into the other side of the waste, so that it goes in that way and creates a seal to stop water coming out of the waste, just so that I can dry the joints and re-weld them. Yeah, I really do need to try and get off the island to go to my core suppliers and try and get it sorted. I just can't believe what I did. It's just what you'll see in a minute that because I haven't got linked, I'm not linked up to the drains, so I manually put in a pipe so that it takes the water down to waste, and I pushed this pipe in and it put pressure on the joints and snapped at the joint, and yeah, absolutely gutted because I don't want to drop all the Nexus, drop all the water, but well, I'm gonna have to at some point, I suppose, because I'm putting it in a shed. But yeah, just a complete arse. These things happen. Just got to, learn from it, and there's no point in getting absolutely peed off about it, because can't do anything about it now. So what's the point? Just got to move on and sort out a way to fix it. No point in crying about it. So yeah, so that's really what's going on at the moment. Wayfair, well, I thought they were really good with regards to the shed. Bloody useless, because ordered a 7x5 shed for 330 quid, which I thought was an absolute bargain from their website. Then they deliver it. Turns out it says they delivered me a 6x4 when I looked at it straight away just before setting it up. 6x4 shed. It's now be 4 weeks on Monday that this 6x4 shed has been waiting to be picked up. After lots of emails and phone calls, while their staff are very polite on the phone, the warehouse or wherever it is that deal with Wayfair sheds are bloody atrocious. They didn't even phone me. All they did was refund me in full the money that I'd spent, and then that was the first I heard of it. And then the next thing, seconds later, they emailed me telling me that the price they had on their website was incorrect, and it was a price for a 6x4 shed that had the description for a 7x5 shed against the 6x4 shed. So Wayfair operate a policy where they do not price match, or do not they will not warrant or issue a 7x5 shed at the price that was advertised on the website. They've literally just amended the website straight away, realised they've ballsed up, and no real apologies in writing or anything. The ladies on the phone did say, look, we're sorry that you've gone through all this hassle. So that's put me back a month. Been waiting for it to. They're just bloody useless. I'll never use them again, never. So I've now got to go to the expense of buying a 7x5 shed, and yeah, they're coming out at 500 and odd quid. Price, obviously, with the price of timber, everything's astronomical. So I suppose it's one of those things too good to be true. Well, it was on their website, massive company, absolute huge company, and yeah, no explanation, just here's your refund, which I was grateful for, but didn't ask for a refund. I wanted the 7x5 shed, but they wouldn't do it. So I think a little tip for Wayfair would be that if it's not a Wayfair that's supplying the sheds, then you need to have words with your suppliers at the warehouses to make sure that they get in touch with their customers, either by email or phone. I would have been happy with an email just to say, look, Mr. Watts, sorry, but we're experiencing delays and we're arranging to have a courier come out and collect it. So I think Wayfair are absolute miles away from Essex. It's going to need 2 people, so they're coming on the 9th of June, that's next Thursday. And so it's cost them a lot more to ship out this, to send out somebody to pick it all up. So they're not really going to be gaining much out of it, or losing much out of it. They might as well just distribute me with a 7x5 shed at no extra cost. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. So personally, my experiences of Wayfair are terrible. I won't use them again. So yesterday and the day before was really busy. I finished the pond in September last year, so I had couple of 1 ton bags left over that I filled up with some of the soil left over from the pond. Even though I filled up a few skips, I wanted to keep some back just in case there was any needed for behind the pond, or some of the flower beds that I'd done at the time. But yeah, it's been sitting out there, you know, much probably to the neighbours' disgust, but hey ho, I wasn't going to go and get a skip ordered, you know, last year, and then find I needed to do more work, like the tiling around the pond, and there might have been more rubbish. I, you know, wanted to get 1 skip rather than 2 or 3 individual ones. So anyway, the skip's come, ordered a 4-yarder, and filled that up. That's so just over 2 ton of soil went in that, and I've got 1/4 ton of ballast that I'll put in there because I don't need it. It's just sitting on the drive. But it gave me time to really tidy up the back garden, get rid of any excess wood that I had left over, just offcuts. No, you know, I kept all the decent timber, but it's just not crappy bits of shuttering and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's it. The garden's starting to looking really nice now. I need to make a dent in the garage as well, trying to clear up some of the space. You should have probably seen from my previous video when I was doing the backy shower. A little bit tight in there where stuff's just been thrown in, so while I've got the skip here, I'll rip everything out, and if there's anything that can go in the skip, it can do. But what I'll do is, talking of the backy shower, I'll quickly show you how it looks at the moment. I've still got to put the support, 1 more support beam for the plastic grate. I've got to put that in, and the 3 cross members that support the sides. I've also got to cut out where the blade is going to be, where it comes out. So yeah, but I might need to. I've got to get a little bit more polypropylene sheeting. Not a big sheet like I had before, but yeah, I'll get another piece and yeah, get cutting and welding. You know, really appreciate the subscribers that I've been getting. I think last video I said I'm on 50. We've now gone up to 61, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, this was just done for me as a little bit of fun and a little bit of interest, and you know, showing the trials and tribulations and successes, and as today points out, unsuccessful bits that happen with keeping a pond. Pond's still green, so I'm just going to go and buy a spare 25 watt Evolution Aqua UV just in case. So it's only been running since September, so it should be alright, but you know, for the price of a £15 UV bulb, I'll give that a go. I've slowed the pump down so that it's going through the UV slower. I'm running a 10,000 Evolution pump, very pump. I've got it down to, I think, about 43%, something like that. Mine's only just 5,500 litres, just under 5,500 litres. So yeah, I'm running it at, it's turning over the whole pond in an hour basically. Yeah, anyway, let's turn you round, and I'll show you what I've been doing. I'll show you the events of yesterday. What a donut. So this is me bottom drain. The waste coming off the Nexus. I did it like this at the start because I wanted to connect these up and just have them running off. Anyway, there was a reason why I did it, because of how I was going to have the thing, my filter house at the start. But it comes here, and then I just connect a pipe in here, and then it goes down to this drain down here. Excuse the dog. Yeah, but when I pushed my pipe in yesterday, it falls to this joint and we've got a weep. So yeah, there's a crack there. Can you see it? And that's pressure pipe. I didn't think I pushed it that hard, or did, but anyway, that's 1.5-inch pressure pipe that's just cracked at the joint. So as you can see, I've got a ratchet strap on there that's keeping it tight. There's a weep on that joint, and I've measured how much that's leaking this morning, over an hour, and in an hour it's leaking 330 mil, so like roughly a can of Coke sort of size. I think over a 24-hour period that's like 7 litres, so it's not drastic. I thought yesterday I was going to have to dump whatever the pond was below the Nexus and strip it out. Still might have to do that, but you know, it's one of those things. Can I budget until I get my shed, because I'm going to have to drop it anyway to put my shed base in. Yeah, bit of a dilemma really. So anyway, I'll show you the backy shower where I've got to so far. So there's my 3 tiers. Yeah, so I need to put one of these in along here, and then the 3 brace bars. Yeah, so anyway guys, I'm going to spend the rest of the day tidying up the garage, sorting out this filter if I can. I need to get some wet and dry solvent cement, which the last lot I had has obviously gone off. That's if I can get to the koi suppliers. Well, see how the traffic is later. Anyway guys, I'll catch up with you on my next video. I've already put some together for the third tip, getting the third tier backy shower done. I'll probably add this to the end of it, and we'll go from there. Anyway, right, have a fantastic weekend, enjoy the sunshine, and if you like these videos, please subscribe, hit the like and the notification bell. Bye.